Welcome to the Auto Club Speedway for our first playoff race of the season. Dylan Young and Patrick Smith on the front row. Here's the full qualifying results. Race number 27. In our first playoff race, Dylan Young, one of the playoff drivers, one of the 5 playoff drivers that have failed to score a win in the regular season, but was able to get in by points. So get ready for the race command. Here it is.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have fired up. Here we go. Field is set. Rolling right off. So all but Andrew Johnson, who has won no races, but thanks to the 15 points for winning the regular season championship, he is tied with Al Legacy, who has 3 wins and 3 stage wins. So does Andrew Johnson, also has 3 stage wins. So those 15 points are pretty much pretty much 3 wins. So they're both tied. The 2 and the 21. 21 and the 88 are going to benefit hard from this playoff format. They're pretty deep in the standings. I don't think there was no way in 10 races they couldn't make it. But this is the round of 16, as they call it. Max Anderson, another driver, he made it into the playoffs. Even though he finished last at the Brickyard, he only lost 1 spot. Which doesn't matter because he's already in by points, even though he scored a win. Here we go. We return to Auto Club for our second event. Running it under the lights. We had the Auto Club race before. I think it was last season. But now it's the playoff opener, if you want to call it that. Here we go. Green flag. We're underway here at the Auto Club Speedway. A lot of dark horses into the chase. The 11 car is one of them. We haven't heard much about, but he was able to get in. Well, teammates are already bumping into each other. Those 41, careful. A little bit of contact there. Look at him, 4 wide. Look at the 2 car, he's wasting no time. The 11 on the outside has the advantage. He cuts to the bottom. There's a 10 on the outside. Can he get a run? Let's see. Yeah, he can. Here he goes. And Smith steals the lead from the 11, and he'll lead the first lap. What a run by the 10 car. A non-playoff driver. So, that's about it. Here comes the 11, back to the bottom. Wants it back. Oh, got 2 cars on pit road, and one of them is the chase driver, playoff driver. I hit the wrong button. I just see 2 cars on pit road. Diego Yepes, one of the dark horses, found his way into the playoffs, made it in by points, and are 3 wide for the race lead. Nick Kennedy, another one. He's up there in the top 5. He made it in by points. Him and his teammate are both in. Both the furniture road cars are in. Oh, crash behind. Oh, we got another one. That's a 24 in Evans. Who's that pushing him? It's a red car. I can't see from here. 10 cars still the leaders. They go 4 wide for second place. Almost 5 wide. Big run off the corner, but the 10 car is going to put the block at the stripe. Smith is going to get it. I think Manny, yep, just beat Dylan Young by 2 inches of a second. So yellow is out for the first time tonight. The 10 car is the race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. All started back here with Ryan Butcher, who won the first Auto Club event, and he's part of the playoffs. Take a look, he's round here at the top in the top 20, and Luke Sasser, that's another dark horse playoff driver. He just drove it in there way too hard. Got on the Ryan Butcher, collected Mew in a 17. A lot of damage for both drivers. 38. That's going to hurt him a lot more. Take a look at the second wreck. Start from the beginning. So M&M'S and Fisher, another playoff driver, even though he won Martinsville, he kind of snuck his way through. Though he slid right in front of Nevins. Well, Nevins was very, very, very nice to him. And that's Jake Jefferson who got swept up. Well, his season's pretty much over for the three of these next 10 races. That's actually for anyone who isn't in the playoffs. They just go on for it. Not too much damage. Take a look at that one more time. Right on board with the 95. Or actually, that's right on board with the 24. What am I saying? He could have held his line and had Fisher go up into the wall, but he didn't. There's the contact. He lifted. He checked up. He let that allow Fisher to push him up. And he ends up going into the wall, collecting the 3 car. So, first caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out, getting ready for the green. The 92 didn't even start the race, and we already have one playoff driver with trouble. 75, Diego Yepes, a valve. Not the way you want to start out. Of course, 4 drivers will be eliminated. So, Yepes, Ryan Butcher, Ryan Allen. Looks like, well, those bonus points do help, but if you're that far back, they don't help as much. Here we go, getting ready for the restart. Stage points, and of course winning a stage. All but the last round, they will get bonus points. But for the last round, they don't. Green flag's out, here we go. And a good restart for the 10, not so much for the 62. There goes the 11 looking inside. Kennedy, the second highest playoff driver, with Anderson behind him. Garen Common in the 41 failed to win a second race. He could have been a part of this, but just couldn't do it. Big push by the 22. Man, he's actually getting a run here. Looking inside for the race lead. Side by side. Joey Sanchez, Dylan Young. Battling for 3rd place. Oh, got a car way up against the wall. That's the 96. Still up against the wall. Kevin Warden, who needed to win. Another driver who failed to win a second race. And he's falling all the way to the back. Here they go. 3 wide for the race lead almost. And they want to go 3 wide, but they can't. Bottom line doesn't have enough grip. 10 gets the big run on the outside. He hangs on to the race lead. Johnson has cracked the top 5, so does his teammate up in the top 3. 2 cars still searching for a win, but he's still your points leader. Tied with Al Agassi, who's summer right there. Al Agassi, even though with his 3 spectacular wins, got one at Daytona, had a fast car, a ridiculously fast car. You rarely see that at play tracks, but he somehow hung on for the last half of the race. He won the stage, won the race. Then Kentucky win the stage, win the race, and not up until Michigan was his 3rd win. Well, he's not too far out. He's in the top 15. I forgot where exactly. Well, actually, I could just take a look now. They're going pretty good. 2 cars pushing his way through up to 2nd. Now that puts him as the highest running chaser. Now, where is Al Agassi? He was 25th before this playoff started, but now he's tied with the points leader. Remember, we go by tiebreaker by the last race, the highest runner. That's how the tiebreaker works out. Why, I don't know. But we're almost near the stage. And the 2 cars on a mission. Of course he wants to get those points. Just pushing his way through. That 2 car, crazy fast all season long. And here he goes to the inside. Can he make it stick? He's in the middle. Oh, getting pretty close. Oh, he almost Almost makes a little bit of contact. He remains in second though. 41 helping him out. It's gonna be a crazy finish for the stage. 2-car takes it all the way to the top, out of the groove. But it could work. Or not. 41 clears him on the bottom. Here he comes, he's got a big run. 2 cars now gonna push him, if he can. 3 Fords going at it. A pair of teammates as well. .43 slowly working way up. Another dark horse, you could say. I did not realize till almost the end of 43 that Luke Sasser was going to be a playoff contender. I don't even know how I did it. But he's slowly working his way up. Still in the top 15. Now Legacy's still in the top 15 as well, just 3 spots away from the top 10. Here goes a 2 with an aggressive move off of 4, drops to the bottom. And now we wait for the last car to cross the start finish line, which is the 38 of Ryan Butcher, it appears. Waiting on him.
It'll be 1 to go this time, bud. Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. Keep digging, come on.
And here comes Nick Kennedy. Another one. Into the middle, counting in 41. I don't think he'll make it stick though, but he's gonna take second place. 9 points right there. Oh, he just slid right in front to 41. And a 10 car will win this stage. Oh, yeah. Nick Kennedy gets second. So he's the first playoff driver. Followed by, the 41 gets third. Andrew Johnson. Hillary Sanchez, Manny S, Fisher, Anderson, Young, and getting the last spot is Grayson Esvito. A crazy battle for 9th. Not so much for 10th though. But Dylan Young able to beat Grayson for that. That's another 2 playoff drivers. How many are there in the stage? He's got 3, 4 right here. And you got another 2, 6 of them. 6. So Smith is your stage winner. We'll skip you to the restart. Alright, here we go. Lights are out. Getting ready for the restart. Hey, that's the fastest lap. 27 point... What? What? 27 seconds. Everyone is 37... and all that. How did Ryan Allen get that crazy lap time? That's almost like, yeah, no, it's pretty much a 10-second difference. It is a 10-second difference. Rounding up, well, 9.5, whatever. But okay, that's, well, and he's not even the leader. Green flag. We're back underway. 88 got something. Imagine if he was the leader. And he had that lap time all the way while everyone was still at 37 seconds. Best place to pass on the bottom when there's when a truck has the outside line advantage is usually the restart. But Kennedy can't capitalize it. He'll remain in second, might even drop back to third. Where'd he come from? I totally didn't I didn't see him, and all of a sudden he's up there racing for the lead. Oh, he's got him in the 10. Here he goes. He actually did a good run. Had a good run. To the bottom, but no help. The entire top 5 filled with 4s. Remember the 4 dominants at the beginning. Lots of them running up front. 3 wide. Ryan Butcher won the first event. And look at Sanchez shooting through the middle. Barely any room. It's going to be tight for the race lead. Smith lost it for a second, but can he get it back? So front row have won the first event. They're getting trying to sweep for the team. And that'll be big because that'll be his first of the season and he'll move on to the next round. And a win. 5 points. 10 remains. He's still the race leader with 10 laps to go. 10 to go here. All the way to the top. Will we get ourselves a lead change? Dylan Young sat on the pole but never let a lap. The 10 car just had a good run on the outside. He had the advantage of being on the outside. Sanchez on the outside with a huge run. Might go from 4th to 2nd right here. As she is. Giving a 10 car a big bump draft down the tri-oval and drops to the bottom once clear. Jeff Bright racing his vehicle almost make it 5 wide. 5 wide. Oh, and he almost lost it. He's gonna lose a couple spots. Or maybe just a few spots actually. They've been pretty clean so far. Only had that one caution, that was it, to end the stage. I'm surprised the way they've been racing. This is incredible. The 10 car is still out there, but yeah, the racing's still good. Got a lot more takers on the bottom. They want to make that bottom line work. Johnson slowly working his way back up. Marcus Itachi did not win, finished 2nd, but still made it into the playoffs. A huge jump in points for the 4 team, and they made it. That's incredible. Marcus Itachi won the Truck Series, on the Meter Truck Series Championship. The most recent one, I think it was season 10. And there goes the 32 on the outside, new leader. Big move by the 32 car. Emily Sanchez, she's won a championship before in the Super Speedway division. A couple trophies that day. Look at that, 4 wide. It's go time. Oh, a lot of contact. The 33. How did he save that? Unreal. And here comes the 41 once again. The Fords are now in the top 6. They're stupid fast, the 4 teams. All season long, man. All season long. Especially the 2 car. Big lead for the 32, but how long is that going to last? 6 to go. Still got plenty of time to make a move. Don't rush. Don't wreck. 4 wide in the 1. Normal for Auto Club. Look at all the contact. There's Joe Jefferson, another playoff driver. We haven't seen him much today, but he's up there. Right in front of Al Legacy. But he'll drop to the bottom. Back to the front. 41 trying to make the bottom line work. Here comes Kennedy back in it in the top 3. Gonna be 5 to go when they cross the line. Big push. Once again on the tri-oval. Dylan Young back in the top 5. He's trying to spoil the party. Won the first stage race. Oh, trouble! There we go. Anderson hard into the wall. I think they just collected a 20. Green, white, checkered. Not enough laps, I don't think. If it happened a lap earlier, then we'll stay in regulation. But here they come to the stripe. Don't cause another. They're gonna wreck again. Ah, there they go. Who's that? That's the 43. Oh, he got hit by who? Was that the? Is that the one on the 40? Oh, that's the 88. With the ridiculous lap time. So caution is out. We're going into overtime. Hillary Sanchez, the race leader, will take a look at the replay. I knew they couldn't keep this up. Everyone knew they couldn't keep this up. No way. What happened here? Got a little bit loose, so that's okay. But then Joe Jefferson got into Smith, and he ended up taking out the 22 car of Anderson. Another playout driver. That's actually 2 of them. The 20 car. Nowhere to go. The other one that's all the way up to the top just runs right into him. Nothing he could do. And the 22 almost. Did he go upside down? Nope. Almost though. Big hit by the 20. Both drivers able to drive it away somehow. I don't believe it. So late caution. And we're going overtime. You know how they are at overtime. Then we fast forward to 43 of Luke Sasser. He's in the middle. Was it him? Yeah, it was him. 33 and 14. Bounced off the 6, bounced off the 14, another playoff driver, and went right around. That's tough. He had a good run going. Hit by the 47 and then the 88. Got hit by 2 guys. And backs into the wall as well, so even more damage. And that thing's up in smoke. So he's gonna pull up behind the wall. Or actually, well, yeah. Hope we need a tow back to the garage, but yeah, his night is over. Having such a good run too. And so we'll see the result of the line, and we'll take you to overtime. Actually, no, we're not. We're going into a one-lap shootout. We're going back to the old days of the ISCR. We want to go even further back. And now SCAR. There we go. One-lap shootout. Back in the day, there was no overtime. We finish whatever. That's how many laps. Like there was no going in overtime. Everyone always just crossed their fingers, except for the race leader, of course, because that would have been an easy win. Pray or cross their fingers, hoping that they're not gonna go back green. But they are. But back in the old days. But this is good, because then Sanchez won't be forced to start on the inside. Here we go. Green and white. Green flag's out. We're back underway. One lap shootout. We're doing this the old way. So we're gonna finish it. And we're not gonna go in overtime, obviously. Nick Kennedy inside. Can he do it? Dylan Young in third. Has not led a lap. Trying to get that run. Can't do it. Kennedy goes back to the top. Mostly single file. Sanchez pulls away. Not gonna happen. Off of 4. Checkered flag is out. And Hillary Sanchez is gonna win it at Auto Club. Got a few more cars, but no we don't. But there you have it. Hillary Sanchez able to hang on. Only had to just do 1 lap single file. Not 2 laps double wide. Nick Kennedy 2nd. Dylan Young 3rd. Calvin 4th. Andrew Johnson 5th. Marcus Itachi 6th. Joshua C 7th. Fisher 8th. Gracie Vito 9th. And 10th is Al Legacy. Patrick Smith, a disappointing 11th place finish. He led the most laps, and once he lost the lead, he just slipped away. Just couldn't get it back. So here's the full race results as we just went in the top 10. 33 cars finished today's race. A wild Auto Club race. A wild one. With only 2 different leaders though. But it was still a very good race, very entertaining race. Only the first event was like that, but it doesn't matter, it's done. So, the first playoff race is complete. Hillary Sanchez wins it. Nick Kennedy, the highest finisher of them all, finishing 2nd. There's a lot of points right there. 39 points. Plus, did he get any stage points? I think he did. But here's the rest of the race results once again. And we'll take you to victory lane.